morning to all of you and welcome to our class of mathematics. Now with the new chapter, that is algebraic expressions. Okay. Now see, in the previous lesson we have completed comparing quantities. Okay, that lesson we have completed. Almost word problems was there, and I have sorted out that all word problems one by one. Okay, I hope that you have remembered that all lesson, and now we are turning to our next lesson, that is algebraic expressions. Okay, so we will start the lesson with the introduction session, that what you have in that introduction. Okay, so for combining this whole lesson, if we gathered some basic terms which is very important to understand for learning this lesson, then these concepts are like as that. Okay, so what you have to focus more on, you have to focus on these terms. First of all, understand what is the meaning of these terms, because on the basis of these concepts only you have to form your algebraic expression. Okay, so just understand it, what is that terms. Now in your previous classes you have learned that some words like variables is there, some will say that constant is there. Okay, like in the mathematics, in order to find out the circumference of the circle, you have the formula C is equal to twice pi r. Okay, within that 2 is the number. Okay, so we call it as a constant. This is the constant. Again 12 is what? Sorry, this pi is what? This pi is also constant, because the value of pi is 22 by 7, or we can say 3.14. Okay, actually this is a fixed value of pi. That's why for any variable, no, if we have a fixed value, then we call it as a constant. Okay, now if this constant is combining to the variable, then its value is not a constant. Now it will be varies. Even the constant is combined with this one. Now see, with this one variable is attached to it, that is r, which is radius. If I say the radius is 2 right now, and if one student is saying that 3 will be radius, if one is saying 4 will be radius, so its value will be changed according to 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it now constant? No. So its value will be varies according to the number of values that you will put regarding to particular variable. Okay. So variable, it means what now? Variable, its values will vary. Okay, that only in the comparing quantities we have seen that all concept. Still once we will remember. Okay, so r is a variable. Now its value will be changed according to the equations or according to the particular circle, whether it has a radius 2, whether it has a radius 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, anything. Okay, and constant means what? Its values will never change. It means it will remain as it is. Now see, I am here, so I am also constant. Okay, my face is constant, it will not change, but according to the age, it will change. Similarly, if we see the face of 2, what is the face value of 2? 2 only. So now this 2 will this 2 will become a 3 now? No, 2 is 2 only, so that's why 2 is a constant. 3 is 3 only, so that's why 3 is also constant. So all the numbers in the mathematics, they are the constants. Okay, because they are the fixed. Because the value of 2 is a 2 only, we will not consider the value of 2 is a 3. Okay, so that is the fixed thing. We can say in the mathematics, whatever the fixed things are there, we call it as a constant. And what are the things that is varies according to the equations, we call it as a variable. Okay, so these are the two terms that you have to remember. One is a variable, so you can consider the variables as a letters in the English alphabet. All the letters in the English alphabet, it is called as a variables. Okay, like you can consider x, y, z, etc. Okay, whatever you want, you can consider any variable. So any letters in the English alphabet, so it will consider to be the variable. By putting the value of x by any numbers, you can find out the equations or answers of the given questions. Okay, so it will be varies. Now if we come into the constants, value of constant will be constant only, so we can call the constant as a numbers also. Okay, so constant are the numbers having the fixed value. Okay, it has a fixed value. Now opposite to the variable, there is a constant, and opposite to constant, there is a variable. So in case of variable, its value will be changed. So you can write down here, right? Okay, so variables are not fixed. Variables are not having a fixed value. Not having a fixed value. Okay. So in the variable you will not have a fixed value, but in the constant you will have a fixed value. That is the biggest difference that you have to remember. Okay. So now you can indicate the constant by the numbers. And now coming to the expression. Expression, it means not your facial expressions, okay, like happy, sad. It is related to our mathematical expressions. So the expression will form like if x plus y, it is nothing but your expression. We call it as a expression. For the equation we call it as a expression which contains variables or constants. Suppose if I add the constant 2 is here, now this is also a variable, okay, because the value, if this constant is attached to the variable, so that's why according to that variable its value will be varied. So that's why we call it as a this one. Even you can take the 2 or 4 apart here. So even you can change the operator also. You can take minus also. So this is nothing but one expression having variables x, y, having the constant 2, 4, and along with this one there is another one thing we call it as a signs. This signs what? These signs which are one is of plus, one is of minus. Even it includes here between the two there is a nothing. This multiplication sign is also there. Okay. So all these are apart from this one there is one also another arithmetic operators. We call it as a sign of division. Okay. So these are nothing but the operators. What are these? These are the operators. Why we call them as the operators? Because they used to operate this equation. Okay. Like in the hospital also, doctor used to operate the patient. So we call it as an operation. They are doing operation. Okay. So same we have to follow some extra operations. So these operations, if we perform this whole equation, we will say that addition operation has done. Okay. So what are these addition, multiplication, subtraction, division? These are all operators. These are all operators. That's why we call them as a operators. So this is very necessary in order to form the expression. Okay. So if we have to find out the expression, we need the three main things. One is what? Variables. Another is constants. Okay. And third thing is operators between them. So if combiningly three things are gathered toward each other, it will form the expression. We call this expression as a algebraic expression also. Okay. So operators in this have you understood? Plus, minus, multiply, division. These are the some mathematical operators. We call it as a algebraic arithmetic operations also. Okay. Now apart from this one, you have understood that combination of these three one will become the algebraic expression. That is also you can say combination of 1 plus 2 plus 3. It means first rule, second rule, third rule. It is not 1 plus 2 plus 3. Okay, remember 1 it means variable, second it means constant, third it means operators. Okay, this sequence is like that. So the combination of these three things we call it as a algebraic expression. Now terms, coming to the terms it means what? Whatever the single is here, no? These are the specifically called terms. So in the expression you will get some members. Okay, so members it means what? Like terms it will be separated by operators. We call it as a terms. Okay, suppose this is one term, like it is separated now by plus, it is also separated by minus. So combiningly this 2x is one term. Okay, so it is a term. This y is also one term. Okay, second term we can call. 4 is also one term. Okay, so in that terms in that expression we will get the terms which is separated by the arithmetic operators. So that's why we call it as a terms. Now coming to the factors, whatever the terms are there, for that terms we have to find out the factors that you already know. If 16 is given to you, if 16 is nothing but it is a specific term. Okay, within that you have to find out the factors of these terms. So 4 4s are 16 is one factor of the terms. Okay, again you can find out the factors of 16. 16 1s are 16. It is also factors of, again for the 16 we can say 2 8s are 16. So this is also another factor of 16. In that way you can find out the number of factors of the given terms. Okay, if it is given constant, if variable is given like 2x is given, what are the factors of 2x? That is this term is 2x. Okay, now you have to find out the factors of 2x. So 2x it is nothing but one term. Okay, and the factors of this 2x is 2 into x. So it will become 2x. Okay, now along with this one you can't take one as a separate factor. Okay, because it is a common, so no need to take it. Now if you have to take the terms, it should be along with it operators. Like see, if minus 4 is there, you have to take minus. Suppose like see, even if it is minus 2, okay, you have to take one factor as a minus, one as a plus, whatever it may be. Okay, so in a multiplication, minus is applied to the one term only, because if you do the minus for this one also and this one also, minus into minus will become plus, but your term is in minus. Okay, so focus on that minor thing also, so that mistake should be avoided. Now have you understood the terms and its factors? Okay, now coming to the coefficients. Coefficient, it is another part. Like say within that you can find out the coefficients. If they are asking you the coefficients, coefficient it means what? Coefficients. Okay, it is the part, we can say normally coefficients are the constant numbers. Okay, coefficient means it is a numerical factors. It is a numerical factor we can say. Okay, but in a more general way we can call now in a more general way variables are also getting considered as a coefficient. Okay, suppose for this one term we will take one extra term, like one extra expression we will take expression like a 4x square plus 2y plus 3. Okay, within that even don't take 3, just take the 2. Okay, 2 terms. Now 4x square is there plus 2y is there. Within that this first term is there. Okay, this is one term. This is one term and this is the second term. So in that expression how many terms are there? 2 terms are there. That is also you have to remember. Okay, so 2 terms are there, and then again they are finding, if they are asking you to find out the coefficients of this one. Okay, coefficient of this variables or coefficient of these terms, then you have to find out, first of all sort out the terms here. 4x square. Then what is the coefficient? It is a numerical factor, numerical part of these expressions. Okay, or particular terms or particular variables. So 4 is nothing but the coefficient of x square. Okay, what is the coefficient of y? Coefficient of y is 2. So उसके जो साइड में है उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? कोएफिशिएंट. ओके, वेरिएबल की साइड में जो होता है दैट इज कॉल्ड कोएफिशिएंट. अगर इसकी साइड में कोई नहीं है अभी, सपोज 2 नहीं है, तो फिर इसका कोएफिशिएंट क्या है? It is 1 always. Okay, so remember one thing, if there is a nothing it means there is a 1. Okay, that also we have learned in the school time. Okay. So see, in that way you can find out the coefficients also, in that way you can find out the expression also, we can in that way you can find out the terms of these expressions. Okay, so remember today, that is what is variable, what is constant, what are the operators, what is the expression, what is the algebraic expression. Okay, apart from this, what is coefficient, what are the terms in the coefficient, okay, and what are the terms in the algebraic expression also. So combining these all things, it will form the whole algebra. Okay, now apart from this one there are some extra terms like a C. So this combining these terms, so it will form that many terms if gathered towards each other, it will form some polynomials we can call. Okay, so it has that suppose one term is there, it is called monomial. Okay, if 2 terms are called, it is called binomial. It is called binomial. Okay, if it is has 3 terms, it is called trinomial. If it has more than terms, that is more than 1 term, we call it as a polynomial. So directly, if we are just finding 4 terms, 5 terms like that, so it will form the polynomial. It will form polynomial. Suppose monomial, only 1 term, that is 4x square. It has only 1 term. Okay, so in the binomial you will have 4x square plus 9y square. See, you should have a unlike terms, because if you take the 4x square plus 9x square, so x are the same variable, so these are the like terms. So these 2 like terms will form the monomial only. After addition, it is 4 plus 9, it will form the addition, because having the same degree, same variable, so the addition will hold. Okay, that's why you have to keep in mind, in a binomial you have to take the unlike factors, unlike terms. Like if x is there, you have to take the y here or something, any other variable. Okay, but don't take the like. That also we will see, like unlike. Okay, what is trinomial? Having 3 terms, like 1x square plus y square plus z. What is this? Or even you can take x plus y plus z. No need to take degree also. If they will give you, or if you are taking by yourself, it's your choice to take the degree 1 as a 1, 2, quadric, that is your choice. Okay. So these are the having 3 terms, it means trinomial, and having more than 1 terms. Okay, having more than 1 terms, more than 1 or 2 terms, we call it as a polynomial. So this is called as a polynomials. Okay. So whatever I have told you, just written in the book format in the notebook by searching the definitions from the notebook also, or whatever that I am saying to you, from that also you can just take the definitions of this particular words. Okay. So these are called as a monomial, binomial, trinomial and polynomial. Okay. So apart from this one, you have one extra factor, that is like and unlike. Like and unlike. Okay. So when you can call this particular equation as a like or unlike, how you can judge? Like, it means in a like fraction we have seen, like having the same denominator, then we call like. Okay. Unlike means having different denominator. Okay. So even like means what? Same. Unlike it means different. You can remember this one also. Like it means same. Okay. And unlike it means different. Okay. What is now in the example of like, you can take 4x square plus 5x square. Now these are the like terms. In both the terms it has two terms, but they are the like terms, because here is also degree same, variable same. Okay. No need to take care about constant. Only variable should be same. Okay. Variable and the degree should be same. So we call it as a like fraction, like factors. Okay. Like expression. Now in the unlike, we will have a different variables or different order of the variables. Now see, if here I am writing 9x square and if here I am writing the 10y square. So this y and here are the different variables. So in the condition, what you have, having the same order, having the same variable. Okay. Same, like different, like different. Suppose even if you have the same degree, no matter, but variables are different now. So that's why it is a unlike. Okay. So see, in that way we have covered a lot of topics within that. Okay. So factors of the terms like, unlike, these are the short terms that I have clarified here. Now what you have to do? Today you have to remember all these things and have to note it down on your notebook with its example also. Search it on your book also. You can take the help of book. Even you can take this also. Okay. So I hope you have understood it. In the next session we will complete the remaining part. Okay. And then in the later session we will start with the exercise. So I hope that you have understood. Write down this all in your notebook and remember this. That is most important. Okay. Don't paste it on your notebook. You have to remember it. Okay. So thank you. Have a nice day.